to the channel. It is 12:45 Friday. Today should have gone 3 different ways. The original way, we had a Zifty order at like 10 in the morning to deliver to Alexandria, and then I set up a delivery from, well, I didn't set it up, it just landed in my lap, from delivered at 2 p.m. from DC back to Reston, and we're gonna stay here until I have to go to my W2, right? Because I'm working overtime, okay? Scrap that, okay? So the Zifty order got canceled, or just, I think that's what they said, it got canceled. The deliver one, I ended up canceling that one because the only reason why I took it is because I wasn't gonna be in DC because of that, you know what I mean? Like, basically, the way that I had it in my mind was, we'll do the order here from Zifty, we'll stay in Alexandria/Arlington, do some Empower, do some Grubhub, whatever, and then when the time comes, go to Georgetown, because that's where the pickup was at, which, by the way, picking up from that little strip, no parking. I think it was paying $29, but it was gonna bring me back to Reston where I wanted to be anyways, right? So anyways, first of all, canceling on delivered was kind of difficult. You can't do it on the app, you have to like text them. But honestly, I shouldn't have taken the order to begin with, because I think it was paying, what, $29, 15 miles. But it just made sense in my head, because I'm like, okay, it'll bring me back to Reston where I want to be, right? So scratch that, okay? Scrap that. So then I woke up and I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and just start early. And then part of my mind was like, okay, you know what? Let's just go to Arlington and just stay out there the whole night, because then I was told I'm not needed to come in tonight for overtime. Maybe tomorrow, okay? So it's all happening in real time, you know, a couple hours ago, whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm like, you know what? That's the plan. We'll go to Arlington. So I left my house, and I never do this, even though I think I should do it more often. I turned on Empower as I was leaving my house. I'm not even out of the neighborhood yet, and we get a ride paying almost $20, bringing me here to Sterling/Reston. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just stay out here for most of the day in Sterling, and then we're gonna go to Arlington and stay out throughout the night. Since tomorrow I'm not gonna be able to work as I normally can. So I'm basically swapping Friday for Saturday in my gig schedule, if that makes sense. So yeah, we got the guy dropped off. He was going to a used car dealership, which is interesting because when I picked him up, he had just parked, and he had a pretty nice car. So I mean, maybe he works there, but then why wouldn't he drive to work? I don't know. I'm just gonna ask questions like that, you know. But dropped him off. He was paying like $19, I think, you know, some change. Now here we are, going to Reston. What kind of day are we gonna have? I don't know. But the plan is to not stop until we make at least $350. What do you guys think? Can we do that? I think so. I mean, especially if we're gonna stay out throughout the night, I don't see why not. So I think I'm gonna stay here in Reston till about 7 o'clock, 7:30, or until it dies down, and then we're gonna, you know, make the hike here to Arlington, and then just stay out there for some rideshare. That's the plan as of right now. If anything changes, I should let you know, but I'm pretty confident that today we can make $350 or more. I think last time people were like, oh, you should have stayed out, you know, you should have stayed till you made 300. So today we're definitely gonna stay until we make 350. How much are we gonna make, or how long is it gonna take? That's what I meant to say. I'm not sure, but we're here for it. So we'll see you guys on the first order / rider, or second rider technically. We'll see you guys. You guys, it didn't take much waiting at all. Here we are at Honey Grove, paying I think 7 and some change for like 4 miles. Just took it just to get the ball rolling here. Let's see if it's ready. It's not even ready. Yeah, for Daniel R. Cool, thank you. Get the order picked up here from Honey Grove. Did a little bit of waiting, no big deal. I actually was there yesterday for the exact same customer. I remember exactly where it's going. It's going, you know what, this building actually low-key kind of sucks for Veho, because you have to deliver all the packages to like the actual, like, in front of the door, where most of the buildings in that area have like a, I don't know what it's called, like a refrigerator room. It looks like a big ass fridge, and you just leave it there. You know, speaking of Veho, it is getting so hard to get a Veho route. I really want to get one. So I think, well, I can't do one tomorrow, snap. So I think maybe Monday to Tuesday, I'm gonna see whatever the earliest one, or whatever the best one that I see. I'm just gonna click on it. I don't care. We're gonna go to DC or whatever. You know, if it makes sense, money wise, we'll do it. So I'm determined to go back to doing a sweet Veho route. Let's go. Guys, we got the order dropped off. Did you guys know that it's National Cookie Day? I had no idea, but in the lobby they were giving out cookies for National Cookie Day. Did not get one because residents only. Didn't even ask for one. I just saw it, and I wasn't about to reach in there and get the cookie. But yeah, so now here we are. First order, or first, food delivery order of the day dropped off. Current time is 1:20, and I just realized the rider here on Empower, he tipped like $4 or $3 or something. So it ended up being like $21, $22, I think. So shout out to him, because he did say that he was going to, but people say it all the time and then they don't. So I was like, oh yeah, man, thanks so much. Have a good day or whatever. But he actually did. So shout out to him for that. But yeah, so now we're probably going into the slow times right now. So I definitely did not pick the best time to start, but it's all good. We got basically the entire day and night ahead of us. So hopefully we can hit 350 or more. Let's go. We have our next order here from the worst Chipotle in my market. I swear I hate coming to this Chipotle because it doesn't make sense. I literally saw them serve 3 people that got in line, like walked in, did the whole, hey, would you like a bowl? Would you like a burrito? Did all of that before I got my burrito and quesadilla for the customer. They have like a wall so you can't see what they're doing, as opposed to the other Chipotles where you can see what they're doing. And I think that factors in. The fact that customers or people can't see what they're doing, they're probably just up, slacking on their phone or something. But it took way too long. But anyways, we picked it up. I think it's paying $6.30 or something like that for like 2 miles. Current time is 1:40, and I'm getting kind of hungry, so I think we might hit Taco Socala after this. Yesterday I wanted to get Taco Socala, but like, you know what? Let me go get some pizza, which by the way was really good. So. Anyways, let me get this dropped off. See you guys in a few. Okay, guys, we got the order from Chipotle dropped off. As we were driving to the Taco Socalo, we got a rider here on Empower. I think it's paying $13. I forgot the miles, but it made sense. And we're literally like 3 minutes away from the pickup. Like when they came in, it was perfect. Because had I gone through this light, making the UE is all the way down, it would have been a no-go. But the fact that I got it when I did makes sense. Hopefully we can get him picked up, dropped off fairly quickly. There is no traffic here, so it's probably gonna take me 10 minutes maybe to drop them off. So hey, we'll take it. Let's go. Okay guys, we're here at the rider's home. We're waiting for him. Pretty sure he's coming out right there. Yep, perfect. Let's see. Hey, for Tariq. Yes. How you doing, sir? Pretty good. Okay guys, we got the rider dropped off. This man knocked out. I think he must have been really tired. Like he literally sat in the car. Within 30 seconds, homie was just sleep. Dropped him off. I think it's a synagogue, and there's mad traffic here. Like I don't know if service just ended or what's going on over here, but literally this gives me vibes. So like when you finish, when you go to a football game, and everyone's trying to leave at the same time. That's what this looks like right now. So it's kind of annoying, but luckily though, he said, "Oh, I can just get out right here," so I'm not even making the whole, trip, the whole circuit. I'm not going all the way around basically. Shouldn't take that long to get out. Current time is 2:15 or 2:15. So okay guys, we're in the town center and we have an order. It was paying $8.10 for like 6 miles. Probably thinking not the greatest, right? But almost all those miles were from where I was at the synagogue place that I left the last rider at to here. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna drive those miles anyways. Might as well go there. And of course, Sweet Green is always gonna have a soft spot in my heart because the food's always ready. Always. But yeah, so we got it picked up, and it's going to one of the new buildings that you don't really have access to. So you put in his notes. They have a food table. Leave it at the lobby. Say less, my guys. Say less. And we're gonna be right next to like my home Thai bistro, super chicken, a kebab place. So I'm basically. What I'm gonna do right now is, because I'm hungry, I'm gonna plot my way to wherever I want to go have lunch at. And if I get an order or a rider before that makes sense, we're gonna go ahead and take it. Because I know at some point it's definitely gonna die down. It's 2:30 right now, so it's gonna happen. So yeah, let's go. Okay, guys, it's been a minute. It's currently 3:50. I forgot when we last checked in. We stopped by, got some lunch here at Popeyes, and as I was leaving the Popeyes, or about to leave, actually no, I was already leaving. I got this order right here from Popeyes, paying $5.67 for like a little under 2 miles, I think. I was just in there, so I was like, you know what? It's empty in here. I'm sure it'll be ready. Nope. Walked in, and you would think they just forgot how to make chicken. Like, I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's during the slow times. I'm already here. It's going to an easy place to drop off. It's fine. It's fine. So we got the food picked up here from Popeyes, and man, I'm incredibly sleepy right now, which really sucks. That's why for me when I eat during a shift, it's so not dangerous, but it's like I know myself. I know that if I eat, I get tired. Like eating makes me tired. Is that weird? I don't know. But let me get this dropped off, and we'll see you guys real soon. So we are back on the road. I mean, we've been on the road, but I mean like on the road doing an order from the Bento House, paying I think $11, 3 miles. Who doesn't love an order like that? Double digits, low miles, and the food was ready. Yo, let's go. Current time, by the way, is 4:25. So you know we're gonna be here for about 3 more hours, and then we're gonna migrate towards Arlington for the remainder of the night. So we can leave Reston, I almost said Arlington. We can leave Reston here around 1:50. I would consider that a relative success because we did start kind of late, but then we also started like just differently, you know, like with a ride request right as I was leaving my house. That never happens. So anyways, let me get this dropped off. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Let's go. Alrighty guys, I think we're sitting just shy of like 75 bucks, but check this out. We're here at the Madeleine, however you say that restaurant's name, for like an $11 or $12 order, I think. So jumped on that, of course. Will the food be ready? Honestly, here, I don't know. I would say it's 75% chance it's not ready. Oh, look at that shelf. Look at that shelf. Not being used at all. Let's see. Oh, the guy's not here. So, hi, how are you? Good, I'm just good. I'm just picking up for Tyler.
No,
Cool.
wrapping it up right now.
Well, thank you. The food was ready, as you saw. Definitely unexpected. Pleasantly surprised. Now we're back on the road. By the way, a few minutes ago, more like 30 minutes ago, but I missed it when it was breaking news. Alvin Kamara suspended for 3 games of the upcoming NFL season for his role in that, like, I think it was like a fight, right? That Vegas fight or whatever. I feel like the NFL is so like, I feel like the ultimate sin when it comes to the NFL, if you do any kind of betting, gambling, sports betting, like you could probably like, you know, do some serious crime and you'll be suspended for a few games. But if you go ahead and gamble in the NFL, you might as well have, you know, deleted somebody, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm excited for the season. It's going to be great. I'm not super thrilled about my personal team, aka the Commanders, a football team, or the Redskins, because I just don't have a lot of confidence in my QB. I don't think he's a QB1 at all, to be honest. To me, he could barely be like, you know, a backup in my mind. But I haven't seen enough of Sam Howell yet. He did beat the Cowboys last season, which, you know, that's props in my book. But still. Hopefully, though, you know, he starts well, and we have a decent running game, I think. So as long as we can run the ball a little bit, you know, put a little pressure off of him, because if we just rely too much on him, it's just not gonna end well. But anyways, we're 10 minutes away here from the drop-off. Current time is 5 o'clock, by the way. So again, the goal is to leave Reston around 1:50 or more, preferably 1:75. That'd be the halfway point to 350. So if you could do that, that'd be awesome. But we'll see what happens. Okay guys, we got the order dropped off here from the Madeleine. As we were driving back, we got a ride request here paying like $9.78, I think, on Empower. So we're gonna go ahead and get the rider picked up. We're super close to them. Just have to make a quick little U-turn and we're like right there. I think they're going not too far, still within Reston, which is great. Cause this is where I wanna be right now for like dinner, quote unquote. So let me get them picked up. See you guys in a minute.
Is there a way to edit the rides to come back here?
You know, I never had someone do that, so I don't know, to be honest. Maybe. I know you can edit the destination once we're close to the destination. Okay. So they should have the option to like edit the ride and stuff like that. Okay. Once we're closer to the drop-off.
So when I favor you on the app, it will just send me to you? Or?
Yeah, so the next time when you're asking for a ride, at the bottom it'll say favorite, and it'll try to find your favorite driver if they're online. Well, thank you, Miss Katie. Of course. Awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you. Okay, guys, we got Miss Katie dropped off. So it went from $9.78 to like almost $15 because when we were basically halfway there, she goes, "Hey, can I add a stop?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, you should be able to on the app, this and that." And then she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm just picking up some mail, and then I want to come back to where you picked me up from." So basically, she was literally just picking up her old mail, I guess, from, I don't know, her roommate's house or whatever, and then just brought them back. It was her and her son to the same place. So I think maybe it was like 14 something for like 5 miles, 6 miles maybe. So we'll take it. Definitely, I wish you would already have that system or that feature in place, you know, because if she said she looked it up on Lyft and it was going to be like almost $30, which is why she went with Empower instead. And then she figured she could, you know, edit the stop and whatnot. So overall, it does $50 more in the bag, and I think we're almost at $100. We turned Grubhub back on. She was telling me that, you know, she's like, oh yeah, I want to use this more often, and you know, like, and then I was telling her, well, you can actually favorite drivers and this and that. So perhaps we'll be seeing more of her. Today I'm surprised with the amount of ride requests that I've gotten with Empower here. Because normally, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really turn it on when I'm here. When I'm just in this part of town, I typically just leave, you know, Grubhub on, and then, you know, check roadie and point pick up and things like that. So definitely been missing out, probably. So we definitely have it on right now. We're just chilling, making our way back here to the town center. If we can just make $50 more here in Reston, or hopefully more, I'll be pretty content with that. So we can go to Arlington and continue the night. Again, the goal is $350. Okay, guys, after dropping off Miss Katie and company, we made it here to the town center parked. I was basically just stretching, literally waiting on the car to stretch. And we got this one from Gregoria. I forgot the second part of the restaurant's name, but it's the Italian place. I've been there a handful of times. I never went there for DoorDash. Maybe they were never on DoorDash, or maybe it wasn't open. No, I feel like it's been there for a while. Every time I walk in there, I feel like I'm walking, you know, into like a 90s restaurant. It looks very old, like the theme is very old school. But regardless, it's paying like $12.50 something for like 4 miles. Jumped in there right away. Oh, by the way, I just checked, and Miss Katie ended up tipping like $2. So we're definitely over $100. I think like 101, 102 by now. Hey, we'll take that all day for sure. Shout out to her for tipping. But yeah, anyways, let me get this picked up. See you guys in a few. Alrighty, guys, here we are at Gregorio's Trattoria. I think that's how you say it. Maybe, I don't know. Hey, you know what? I'm getting kind of hungry. Look, reading the customer's order. They got a Caesar salad, which, you know, can't go wrong with that. Caesar salad, fettuccine alfredo, definitely can't go wrong with that. And they have a steak and cheese lunch, which I'm assuming that's a sub maybe, and double chocolate cake. Man, that sounds really good. Let's see if it's ready. Let's see. They have like a little like shop, so you can like shop. See, it looks like a little grocery store type. Let's see if it's ready. Can I check? Yes, this one. Thank you. Well, thank you. Perfect. Lady was on the phone, but she basically pointed, hey, to check the shelf, which we did. So, thank you, sir. Excuse me. So give you some Reston views here from the Gregorio's to the first customer drop off to the Bento house, which just gave us a solid order, $25 for 12 miles, and they were both ready. Yo, say less. It's like they heard me saying we want to make at least $150 before we leave Reston. Current time is 6:25, and like I said, the order was ready. That was perfect, and they have a bunch of orders ready. See, the Bento house here, back in the day, low-key, I feel like they realized that most of their business is delivery nowadays. Like, yeah, they still have the walk-in traffic and this and that, but I think most of their business now comes from just deliveries. You know, and I feel like they've embraced it, and I wish more restaurants did that. I feel like a lot of them are still kind of like, they don't want to do the apps, and I get it. Maybe they're forced to, right? Maybe corporate said you got to do the apps. That's fine, but at least try and do them right. You know, like look at Sweet Green, Bento House, certain Chipotles, they're on their game. You know, where as a driver, you know, if you have a delivery from there, you know it's gonna be ready like 9 times out of 10. You know, so anyways, let me get these 2 dropped off. And we'll see you guys. We got the orders dropped off here from the Bento House. We were driving back. And we got this one right here from U Noodles and the ramen place that I can't remember the name right now. Why is this man going so slow in front of me? Like, what are you doing, bro? You know what? He looks like an old man. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. One day, if I'm lucky, he'll be old and driving, right? So, my bad. Anyways, this was paying $16 for like 5 miles, I think. And if I'm not mistaken, after these 2, we should be over 150, I think. Could be wrong though. I don't know, the math is on your screen. But yeah, luckily both orders were ready. Now we're making our way here to drop them off. Current time is 7:15. So we're probably gonna stay here just a little bit longer. I might swing by the house though real quick. Get some provisions, some water. I think I have some Red Bull at the house. Cause it's on the way technically. Maybe surprise the family for a second. And then get back outside to making that money. We'll see you guys. Hey guys, so we got the orders dropped off. If my math is correct, we're sitting at $156 with some change, which is pretty decent to say. Like, it's only $7.35. So like, if I have to go to work, I'd be leaving right now, and I'd be super happy with that. I'd be like, we started at 12:39 or 12:40, whatever time it was. Pretty decent day for sure. But yeah, so now we're making our way here towards the house. We're gonna pass literally all the restaurants I normally take orders from, so maybe we'll get something on the way, maybe we won't. So the plan is stop by the house, get some water, maybe some snacks or whatever, maybe have like a light dinner, get back outside. So I might even do like, this is part 1, you know what I'm saying, and then do like a separate video for part 2. I think that might be easier for me when it comes to the editing, so I'm not sure. That just kind of just came to my dome right now, so we shall see. But 156, again, I wanted to leave here around 175. That's a halfway point to $350. Pretty good, I think. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we're here at Chef Latino. I've never been here before, ever in my life. Didn't even know it existed. Probably the first backwards order that I've taken in a very long time. I think it's paying $12 going 14 miles. But that's like right next to my house, basically. So let's see if it's ready. Yeah, I like the setup though. Looks cool. Which is very cool. Ooh, not super confident that it's ready, since there's not a single person here. Hola, no, vengo por una orden en Grubhub para Jason. Okay. Un lomo saltado. Gracias. Okay, guys, we got the order picked up. Maybe waited 2 or 3 minutes. Wasn't very long. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I thought it'd be a lot bigger. Like, she came up with like a little tiny Tupperware, and I was like, oh man. And you know, funny enough, it's actually going to Buffalo Wild Wings, like on the notes, because the map took me to another shopping center. I'm like, that's kind of weird. So I looked at the notes, and it's the guy literally said, hey, I work in Buffalo Wild Wings. But I get that though. When you work in a restaurant, you don't want to eat food that's from there, you know. So we're gonna be there around 8:10. Then that's like about 5-6 minutes from the house. So I'm probably gonna be in Arlington around 9:30ish. And I think that's fine. I think we're still gonna make what we need to make here to hit 350. But yeah, I think I decided we're gonna make 2 videos. So this will be part 1. You know, so let me get this dropped off. We'll see you guys in the video. Order dropped off. I think I said Buffalo Wild Wings, not Buffalo Wild Wings, Buffalo Wing Factory. I mean, same thing, right? Sell wings and stuff. He came to meet me outside. He's the manager. He didn't want people to see him getting food from another restaurant, which is kind of funny. But anyways, so right now we're sitting at 168 with 79 cents. Current time is 8:15, 5 minutes from the house, and we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. Nope, I'm not calling it a day. We're gonna call it part 1. We'll see you guys real soon.
Those haters can't stand us. Left hand up. Who are we? The commanders. 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 We fight for all DC. Who are we? The commanders.